You could say the N-word?
I feel like I can say it, but not because of that, and I'm gonna tell you why. I wish there was some black dudes in here.
There are. Will right there.
And this one right here is not.
Okay, well, we're gonna use him. What the fuck are you gonna do about it, you know? And then second of all, I grew up loving these motherfuckers. I grew up fighting with them. I grew up eating with them. I grew up fucking doing bad shit with them. I grew up loving with them. You know, I got family. And it's not even about family. Even if I wasn't related to nobody out black, I mean, well, shit, it's what the fuck I was surrounded by, you know? Like, I respect people that they feel that way, and that's why I try to shut the fuck up about it.
Right.
But if you're from where I'm from, or anywhere, what the fuck are you gonna do about it? You know, it's like I done went to the jungle and earned the lion's head. You know.
I feel like a lot of people that.
Hey man, say man, kid that did Sauce Walka. I did an interview last night. Shout out to my boy Dan's a project. He'll be dropping some. The subject in hand, Mexican OT. See now, at first when I was speaking on what I was speaking on, I was only talking about the shit I seen on Say Cheese with the girl and all that on Say Cheese. My bro Danza showed me the interview and showed me exactly verbatim what Mexican OT said on the interview on the podcast with all the women. OT, bitch, you wrong, ho. I'm gonna tell you why you wrong, little bro. I'm gonna tell you why you wrong, OT. And you got a black brother. That's what you partially was finna get into it, but you didn't want to get into it. Know what I'm saying? You got a whole 50% black brother, nigga, that's mixed, nigga, a real little nigga that's your brother, so you should feel 100%. He should feel, a motherfucker feel what I'm saying. What about this part? I ain't fucked up with you about saying, can you say nigga, because you grew up with us, went through all this shit with us, you love us, nigga, you been through everything that a nigga been through, so that's why you can say nigga. The problem and the issue is the fact when you say nigga in a room full of women, is there any black niggas in here? Is there any niggas in here? Well, if it is some niggas in here, what you gonna do about it? That's where you fucked up at, brother. That's where the disrespect is. Because, OT, you know, if you was in a room full of violent niggas from Houston, full of violent niggas like myself, TSF niggas, any niggas that's really from the H like that, and we was having that conversation and you said it in that way, y'all said, because who's gonna do shit about it? Nigga, it would have been 6 niggas in a room raising their hands saying they want to fight you. You know that. You know how this shit get down in Houston. You a Texas Crip. If a nigga come up to you and say, Mexican OT, you ain't no motherfucking Crip. And what you gonna do about it? Nigga, you gonna wanna fight about that. There's niggas in the room gonna say, who ain't what squabble? And that's where the disrespect and the fucked up part is, OT. Because at the end of the day, nigga, you know there's nothing but women in that room. There's a bunch of girls in that room. It was a now violent street nigga that come from where you come from and been through what you been through, or that's from somewhere else that's gonna disagree with you and with that statement to the point to where they'll fight you about that, or they'll do something about that. So therefore, that's what people in the general public gonna take it like that's hoe shit, because you're doing something in the setting where people gonna consider it, where it's safe to say that right then and right there. Would you possibly say that around a room full of a bunch of niggas though, in this heated conversation? Now, secondly, aside of the Mexican OT shit, I also blame these fucking blog sites, these fucking interviewers, these platforms. Why do y'all constantly ask? I know why y'all do it. Y'all do it for click views, clickbait, all that other shit. But y'all gotta stop asking motherfucking rappers and certain celebrities these uncomfortable questions, and then be pissed off when you get the certain type of answer that you get, or these artists respond in an uncomfortable way because they was asked an uncomfortable question when they really came in to promote their album. They really came in to talk about their career. They really came in to talk about positive shit, and y'all motherfuckers steady dumping and pushing negative questions and negative energy down the motherfucker throat, put them on the spotlight when they trying to interview. Spit me? So that's my motherfucking last sense on the shit, cause I ain't know. And I still don't give a fuck. But all I'm gonna say is this: everything is about love and respect. When you do it and it's not out of love, or you trying to be too tough with the shit, then that's where it's wrong at. You know what I'm saying? Because you gotta earn that toughness, brother. So I'll tell you, bitch, I love you. If you mad at me, I don't give a fuck. I'm just telling the truth. And that's what's real, blood. Just like I say all that other shit I said about niggas and misses and get on niggas' ass, I will get on your ass like I get on anybody's ass. Bitch, you wrong for that, hoe. You wrong. And the interviews is wrong for how they did it and chopped it up and only put that part out of there because you said a bunch of positive shit about black people after the fact, but it's the fact that you in a room full of 4 pussies, 4 women, 4 vaginas. And you said, you know it's no niggas up in there. And you said, well, shit, is there niggas around? Because if there's a real niggas around, nigga, who gonna stop me? You can't say that like that, blood, because nigga is, boy, yeah, niggas fight for nothing and niggas fight for less. Niggas do shit for less and do shit for nothing. So, you know what I'm saying? You can't do that like that, brother. Yeah, but other than that, ooh-wee, chicken and salsa right now. Get off my nigga OT dick. You know what I'm saying? I know y'all ain't gonna say shit. Y'all can't check or y'all gonna do nothing, but I will and I can, and ain't nobody gonna do shit to me. Ooh-wee.
YouTube, and we back with another video, y'all. Mexican OT. You acting like you really like that or something. Like, if it would have been like a handful of, like Sauce Walka said, if it would have been the right type of black dudes up in there, you would have never said what you would have said. That's the reason why you looked around first and you happened to notice that it was just one black dude in there, one black male in there. He ain't gonna say nothing. He probably don't even care anyways, but at the end of the day, you talking like you just would have said what you said. No, you wouldn't have, bro. You would have never did that. A nigga would have slapped you in your mouth. And it's just because you grew up around black people and this and that, man, they don't give, I mean, I know how it is in the hood, you know what I'm saying? So I done grew up with Mexicans, I done grew up with Puerto Ricans, this and that. You're gonna feel comfortable saying it because that's what you grew up around. But this the reason why we shouldn't allow people, other races being comfortable with saying the N-word. This is the reason why. Because you allow them to say it, they've been saying it so long, and then you get a person like, dude, look how you saying it though. Like, you feel what I'm saying? You feel like what black person gonna do something about it and this and that. Like, come on, bro, you ain't even black, bro. Like, calm down, bro. You acting extra for no reason. This woman asked you a simple question, bro. All you gotta do is answer the question. All that trying to be extra, like you extra tough and this and that, it ain't even that serious, man. All you have to do is just answer the question. Like, you know what I'm saying? I grew up around black people. I feel like I'm comfortable to say it. I feel like, you know, the world look at me as an N-word too, because my skin is brown. That's how you supposed to answer that. That's why Sauce Walka had came and said what he had said. You would have never said that, like you said. If it would have been him and a couple other guys from Houston up in there, you wouldn't have said what you wouldn't have said that. That's why you looked around and said what you said, man. But I get it though, when you grow up in the hood, because like I said, I grew up around Puerto Ricans. They got a lot of Puerto Rican friends there. They look at themselves as the N-words too, like they just like us. You feel what I'm saying? And they ain't never we ain't never look at that no disrespect and this and that. They hood just like we hood. The police treat them the same way they treat a black person. You feel what I'm saying? Now, if you would have asked one of my Puerto Rican guys or Spanish guys that, they wouldn't have said what he would have said. On another note, man, you got Adam22. Man, Adam22, man, he always trying to lend his wife out. Why is you always trying to lend your wife out to somebody, man? I don't know, y'all just got a swinger relationship. Man, check it out though, y'all.
This been offering me his wife for 4-5 years since he first decided that he wanted to put her out there like that.
When you look at what Adam22 speaks on, he starts saying things like, "Oh, me and my wife make more money than Sauce."
His wife would never. He know his wife ain't never made more money than none of me or none of the bitch I ever had. Man, that man can't see my hoe. That nigga can't see a bitch out in, boy. What? Bro, that's what I'm saying. That's how funny that shit is to me. Like, for real, blood, we can just look at life like this. Like, he got a production studio, I got a production studio. My shit way bigger than his. And I have two in 2 different cities. I have way... I got a way bigger commercial portfolio than this guy.
And this man that naturally got on this motherfucker said going broke and falling off from struggling, you guys.
Yeah.
Help us thinking about letting go of no jumper and just becoming white pumper. The whole time, this man is a male cum rag. You a cunt, cook, whatever that stuff called. You sit up here and watch her, whatever it is. You watch your wife get filleted and salayed. Man, chill. And then this been trying to offer, this so weird, blood. This been offering me his wife for 4-5 years since he first decided that he wanted to put her out there like that. He been with trying to like, man, Sauce, cause you like, no.
That shit real? I thought that we was like trolling or it's like a joke or something.
Weird ass. No, peon, bro. This is a dork. Man, Adam gonna end up like Diddy. Adam gonna be somewhere like Diddy, man, sitting in that courtroom, y'all. I'm keeping it 100 with you. Adam gonna be just like Diddy sitting in that courtroom. Him and Lena, they out here having all this swinging. But see, I guess they got their porn license or whatever. You know, the Caucasian people gonna do it right. See what I'm saying? The white man gonna do it the right way. Hugh Hefner and them, they gonna do it the right way. We ain't Hugh Hefner. P. Diddy ain't Hugh Hefner. Adam on his way to being Hugh Hefner. I don't knock how Adam get his money. I just knock the fact that, bro, this your wife, bro, at the end of the day. Like, why you want to lend your wife out to certain people, like, and then it's the black man is when I say certain people. Why you want to just lend your wife off to black man? I know he see the man Sauce Walka would have helped him get that money. You know why? Because Sauce Walka showed him that he can already get it. Sauce Walka already getting it in multiple different ways. He done got it off the OnlyFans. He done showed y'all what he can run up off of OnlyFans. And Adam be paying attention, man. And Adam be D-watching too. And you know what I mean about D-watching. Yeah, Adam like that. He be D-watching, y'all. But like Sauce Walka said, man, Adam done tried numerous of times, man, to try to lend Lena off. Like, come on, man, you gonna be the next one sitting in that room like Diddy. Cause we y'all thinking it's just swingers. Everything y'all ain't doing ain't under contract. Everything ain't strictly Pornhub. Some of this stuff done, some of this material y'all got, man, over there. You feel me? Same thing Diddy probably was doing and thinking that it was legal. The whole time it's illegal. So Adam better watch what he doing too. I'm just keeping it 100 though. You never know, man, what'll happen. Who would tell what videos get leaked, man? What is what these days? Now that I know, after listening to the Diddy trial, at first at one point, yeah, I'm 100% was behind him, but then as I really know what's going on, that everything got on the table, I'm like, man, damn, it's wild. Because some of the stuff you do behind closed doors can be illegal. But anyways, on another note, Adam, stop trying to lend your wife out to people, man. We know Sauce Walka get to the bag, man. We know Sauce Walka. You feel what I'm saying? How they beating down, beating something down, and you watching him on OnlyFans. You want to lend your wife out so you can get some money, man. What type of shit is that? Now, Adam be on that weird shit. Real talk, though. Then I ain't done with Mexican OT neither. Mexican OT, man, you need to, man, matter of fact, at the end of the day, man, just watch your mouth, man. If you ain't black, just don't use the N-word at all. That's just how I feel. Especially when somebody asks you the question, you feel what I'm saying, why you feel comfortable using it and this and that, and you can't even just be real and just give a straight answer. We just say, man, I grew up in the hood around that, and shit, I've been using it for years, and I ain't using it as no disrespectful way. I feel like, shit, I'm an N-word too. Shit, the police look at me as this way too. The streets look at me as, they embrace me as a nigga. You feel what I'm saying? They embrace me as a nigga. Real talk. And it can be respected, you feel me? But how you saying is like, that's the reason why we don't want nobody using that word. That ain't, hey, if you ain't black, man, don't even use that word. Real talk. I ain't gonna give you too much of no pass, but like I said, Sauce Walka spoke up on it and put his opinion on it, which he should have, you know what I'm saying? You need to put dude in check. Like, you would've never did that if them Houston guys was up in there, like you said. You need to watch your mouth. Adam, stop trying to lend your wife out to the black man. Stop trying to lend your wife out to certain black people, man, that's in the industry, man, to make you $1. You can't make $1 at all time, Adam. See, Adam try to reel people in to get his money. No, Adam, trick no good. I noticed you and Sauce Walka ain't even been on the same page for a minute. He don't even want to sit down, do no interviews with you. He rather do an interview with Shark. I don't know if that's another reason why Adam was mad at Shark too, I feel Adam was mad at Shark because Sauce Walka ain't want to sit down with him. He wanted to sit down with Shark. And he been trying to get close to Sauce Walka for years, so he took some of that anger out on Shark. That's truly what I feel. I feel like, man, he was hating on that. He was hating on the fact that Shark was able to get that interview with Sauce Walka, and he been wanting to get it. Real talk, Sauce ain't want to sit down with Adam. He said he wouldn't sit down with nobody but Shark. Somebody that's, you know what I'm saying, a part of the church, you know what I'm saying, somebody that can, you know, pretty much what I'm trying to say. Man, I can't even remember what the hell I was trying to say, man. But anyways, y'all, make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe to the channel, man. Let me know how y'all feel about Mexican OT using the N-word. Y'all feel like he should be able to use the N-word just because he grew up around a certain black people? Because he grew up around black people? Should he be able to call motherfuckers niggas? Should he be able to say the word nigga? Should Mexican OT be able to say that? How y'all feel about Adam22 and Lena out? He been doing it for a minute. Is he doing everything the right way though? Is he letting Lena out the right way? Is it truly, you feel what I'm saying, on support on her type stuff just to get some money? Or is he doing this trafficking and all this like Diddy? I'm just saying. Everybody on Diddy and what he do wrong, but you got other people right in front of y'all publicly saying what they do. Publicly got it out there in the open. Is everybody doing everything right by the books? Or is Diddy the only one that's just out here lending out his woman to this man and getting money for it? That's the same thing that's pretty much what Adam doing with Lena. You lending her out to men to make money off your wife. Is that legal, y'all? That's all I'm saying. I ain't trying to put nothing on Adam and no accusations and nothing like that. I'm just saying, is it legal for him to be lending Lena out? Y'all jump in the comments and let me know. Is Adam right for what he doing? And then he going to land up with her and playing, you know, husband and wife. You know, they in love with each other after they do the things that they do behind closed doors. Is everything they doing is legal? That's all I'm asking. Is everybody on Diddy? Everybody worried about what Diddy doing? Some of the stuff he was doing, yeah, he was wrong for what he was doing. He definitely was wrong for what he was doing. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, now that I know everything that was going on, now that the trial is, you know, coming to an end. But Adam is pretty much doing the same thing, like I said. And Sauce Walka to put it out there numerous of times. This ain't the first time he just said that, but you heard what Sauce just said, though, y'all. So make sure y'all comment below. Let me know what y'all feel about Mexican OT saying what he's saying. Make sure y'all comment below. Let me know. Adam need to keep pretty much selling his wife off to get $1, y'all. Make sure y'all donate to the channel, too. That's $HBT Kid on that Cash App. Keep hitting y'all with back-to-back videos, man. Keep commenting, man. If you're new to the channel, man, subscribe. Everybody that have been rocking with me, man, I appreciate y'all. Keep rocking with the boy. Like I said, man, we're going to keep going up. I'm out.